Hello guys, and welcome to my video on Gotham, the new TV show on Channel 4 that is spaced before Batman. This show is all about the detective, Jim Gordon, you know, the person who helps Batman during the Dark Knight trilogy and the comics, and basically he is trying to solve murders. That's what the show is about. It is a crime show based in the fictional universe of Gotham. And the DC universe, clearly. So, there's one thing that I'd just like to get out of the way. This show is not in any way to do with the trilogy or the DC universe, movie universe, the Dark Knight trilogy. It's not part of that. I know this for a fact because Jim Gordon in the films had a mustache, and in this he does not. He is a much younger and much more sort of like ruthless Gordon, which I really like. The main character of Gordon is really good. He is what I expected from a Gordon. He has a lot of emotional tension to him. He sort of like, when people tell him to do bad things, he knows that he cannot do that, and sometimes revolts against that. Also another main character, which I assume we're going to be seeing throughout the whole series, is his partner, who is Harvey Bullock. He is in the comics and was recently in the game Batman Arkham Origins. So, we got two main characters, and then you've also got a roster of villain main characters. We have the crime lady boss, I can't remember her name, Fish or something, I don't know, but she is the woman who basically wants to take over. You have the Falcones, or the Falcons as they call them in this. That really annoys me, I'm not gonna lie. Also we have Oswald Cobblepot, aka the Penguin, who does get called the Penguin in this, but he really hates it, and he might possibly kill them for it. So I don't know how often Penguin is going to be showing up in the show, but I do know that he is a part of the show, which is interesting. We also had a cameo from Edward Nygma, aka the Riddler, in this, and I believe one more main villain. No, that was it. So you had three main villain characters in the first episode, the pilot, which is quite good. That's really quite good. So basically, the show is all about how corrupt the Gotham PD is, and I think Jim Gordon is going to try and clear it up in the series. So let's get on to the episode 1 pilot. This episode is the crime is the murder of Bruce Wayne's parents, and basically Bruce Wayne is the only witness of the murder, and he and Gordon have an emotional talk at the beginning of the episode. It is, now I have to say this, the way that they made this scene, the death scene, it was really quite mature. If I have to, this is the most mature thing that we've seen on screen of the Bruce Wayne's parents being murdered, because Dark Knight trilogy was clearly a 12A, so we couldn't see blood and gore that much, but in this you saw quite graphic blood. One other thing is that they've sort of like changed it a bit, which I'm not too happy about, but at the same time I can see why they did it. Instead of going from a opera house or whatever, instead of coming out of an opera house out the back, they come out of a movie theatre, and they're just generally walking down a dark alley, which doesn't really makes sense. Why don't we just use the path? I guess maybe shortcuts, I don't know, I'm sort of speculating to make the show sound better. So basically I think the scene was okay, and I really think that they handled it well. I think that the child acting of the Bruce Wayne actor was really quite good, and I think that we might be seeing Bruce Wayne more in the series. So that's the main point of the series. There is one more thing that I wanted to talk about, and that is the intro. The intro is very short. They've sort of gone the same thing that Arrow does. If you've seen the show Arrow, the Green Arrow DC show, and basically all it is, it's just the title, a zoom in, and then over like the people get like put on in the actual show, the beginning of the show. So yeah, my final opinions on Gotham. I really did like the first episode. I think that it was a worthy pilot, and I just generally think that this is going to be a show that I'm going to watch every Monday night, and all my friends are talking about it, so it's a great show. And if you haven't seen episode 1 pilot, watch it now on Channel 5. Anyway guys, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.